ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Ugins Insight, and yeah, to start off with a little bit of housekeeping, we apologise sincerely. We know we've maybe missed an episode, or maybe two. So yeah, just trying to get things organised was a bit manic the last couple of months with GPs, and we've all been going away on holidays. So I think next time we'll sort of just try and be a bit more general organised, even if it's just me doing it. At least then we'll get an episode out every month. So, to begin with, right, we are currently doing this live. This is the morning after GP Liverpool. Yeah. So this is before we're going to get ourselves back on the road and go back down to our lovely, boring lives. And yeah, so joining me today, we have the Dragon Lord himself. We have Steve. Steve, welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
The Necromancer himself, Chris, is back with us.
Hello.
Tooth and Nail player, and new Ramen app extraordinaire.
Hello.
Adam is here. And joining us all the way from the dark depths of Scotland, we have Graham. Graham, welcome back.
Hello.
And I myself, the Token Lord and Norrin King. Your host as always, Jordan. So, before we get started, we are going to do a cracker pack as usual. And this time, we are doing something very special. I actually brought with me a Modern Masters 3-pack, and Steve was lucky enough to win some ticks and get some Modern Masters packs, and he saved one for the show. So let's go in historical order, so we'll go with yours first, Steve.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically, yeah, the Friday was very interesting on the prize wall. In fact, I have to say, in terms of the prize wall, compared to the other two GPs we've been to, they actually had a lot of more variety, I found.
I was actually disappointed with it completely.
Right.
Okay.
So
Amru Seekers.
The Rebel. Yeah.
Lava Spike. Nice.
Lava Spike's good. Yeah.
Sinkweed Imp.
Yep. Not bad.
Redlicon Dismisser.
Yeah. Boring.
Torrent of Stone.
Spellbomb.
Spellbomb.
Yeah. Pirate Spellbomb. Yeah.
Pepper Smoke.
Pepper Smoke. Yeah, that's not bad.
Sanctum Gargoyle.
Terrible.
Bone Splitter.
Oh, that's a Pauper All-Star, that is.
Yay, Pauper.
Crush Underfoot.
Yeah.
Collins.
Oh, Plumeville. Hey, Plumeville's not bad, actually. It's not too bad.
Marsh Ritter.
No, that's terrible.
Trump the Domains.
Nice. And the rare? Ooh, Revelark. He was really popular in Modern at one point, so I don't know what the value is. And the foil? Arcfang Stinger. Wow. So, not the greatest of pack.
Not even a token.
Not even a token. That's how bad that pack is. I mean, we actually had a interesting. With one of your packs, you did open a Ether Vial.
Yes.
So he has got some value out of the packs he did have. So, I'll tell you what, Steve, because I'm holding the camera, you can crack open the other Modern Masters one. So, this is where the fall goes. Yeah. I ain't that lucky. I ain't that lucky.
It's really armour about.
Well, Adam had all the luck yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Yeah,
Mojo's back.
I'm still not speaking to him.
Okay.
So,
Talon Trooper.
Terrible.
Cool. Skyfisher.
Actually good. Decent into the sealed.
Gruul Guildgate. Customary
Yeah.
Guildgate from these packs.
Yeah.
Ogre Jailbreaker.
Yeah, it's alright. If you've got a gate going, yeah.
Slaughterhorn.
Yeah.
Tandem Lookout.
I do like it. Card draw. It's only because it's card draw. Sweet.
Dragon Fodder.
Yeah, Scotland!
Youthful Knight.
What? It's a 2. Is there a 2?
2-1
Yeah, it's a 2-1 first strike. It's not too
Not
bad.
too bad, to be fair.
Yeah, it's alright. It'd be better if it was a bear 2-2.
Grasp of Phantoms.
No. Rakdos
Oh,
did
2
it.
Guildgates.
Yay, so lucky.
Uncommons. Mist Meadow Witch.
Terrible.
Golgari Signet.
Terrible.
Compulsive Research.
Actually good.
Oh!
Okay, so we got a Blood Moon. Jordan is happy. That's some value right there. That's a bit of value. Right? Oh, the foil. The foil is? Yeah, Kraken Hatchling, who cares? Anyway, I got a Blood Moon. Sweet! Woo! Right, okay. So
Nice.
that's a bit of value down right there. So, yeah, my day just started off on a good high note, so let's go from that. So, Skipping through, basically a little catch up on some of the Magic the Gathering news that's happened since we've been off. Obviously, the biggest major one would be MTG Arena.
Yep.
They did a live stream where they showed it off and stuff like that, and bit of criticisms come out of it. Some people were a bit, it looks a bit too much like Hearthstone and a bit too simplified and all that. And personally, are you mad? It looks beautiful for a start off.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what anyone else's opinion on the look aesthetic, but I think it looks. That's how for modern digital games, like a card game especially, I think you have to have it.
That's what
simplified.
Magic Online should be. That looks.
Yeah. Well, the way they say is that they're gonna do it as definitely as sort of a standard, and then apparently will rotate as standard rotate. So they're not gonna go back all the way to modern, but they may do or something like that. I
It'd be
don't know.
interesting if they actually do some stuff for modern in it or implement it.
They are planning to do draft, but we don't know how they're gonna do draft.
That's going to be interesting to see how they actually do that.
So, yeah.
When's this due for releasing?
It is the betas. The stress test beta has
Yeah.
just gone live this weekend.
Okay.
And we know one guy who's got in it, which was James from Masters of Magic, because he was a bit salty he couldn't come to the GP, and apparently, but he got a code, and he was like, "Haha, I get to play Magic Arena all weekend."
How long does
The
that
closed beta starts in November.
Yeah.
But no one's allowed to stream anything on it until next year.
That's
sort of.
pretty standard with closed beta.
Yeah, we closed with betas and alphas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And to be fair, I will think I'll definitely be picking it up as it starts off and go from there.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take a good look at it, but I did admittedly like Magic Duels a lot, so I know Adam shares the same thought with that as well.
Yeah, it was.
I
It was a bit. Of
I
a
didn't
cowboy.
right. With Magic Duels, I had one niggle with it, which is the fact is it was like the Wild West, because you had before the rotation happened, because you had that like 100 cards, like the Dragon Skull Summits and all the Buddy Lands and all these other like random bits. Suddenly decks was like stupidly overpowered. Like even when the rotation happened. You could, like, in Kaladesh came out, suddenly you could use the Magic Origins, like Artificers and stuff like that, and there was an Artificer deck that was just stupidly overpowered, sort of thing. So that's the only problem I had with Duels, is that it was too...
Yeah.
It was,
I was sort of impressed with Duels, so I'm going to give Arena a try and see how
I'm
it is.
definitely going to give it a try. I like the way it's going, definitely. But yeah, I think I'll definitely be playing a couple of games on. For the channel and whatnot, I think, definitely going forward.
I think it'll only replace Magic Online if they actually do modern, though.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think they're looking to replace Magic Online. The way they said it's in the structure is going to be sort of... There's Magic Duels, which they've said they're going to still carry on, but they're obviously not updating it any further, but I don't see anyone really getting into that massively. Then there'll be Arena, which is for sort of the casual players and people who know the game, and then it's going to be Magic Online for the serious players. So I assume basically there won't be any like you can get invitationals to the Pro Tour through Magic Online, so I doubt that Arena will have that same function sort of thing. So it'll be interesting to see what way they do go with it, but it looks rather sweet the way they are going forward and stuff. So at least they're going in the right direction. Now all we need is codes in the packs, so when I buy my booster box I can get a collection going and all that sort of thing, and that'll be good.
Nothing stopping them actually doing that.
Yeah. But it's like they want to make sure there's value in it and all that sort of... There's lots of reasons why they don't do it, but yeah, anyway. Right, anyway, moving on. Over a little bit of update, there was a ban and restricted announcement, and there was no change. Although everyone I've heard of this GP was like, why haven't they unbanned Jace the Mind Sculptor, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh...
Why would he be unbanned?
Well, he's a bit OP because you can brainstorm every turn.
Yeah, so why would they
yeah.
unban him then? If he's banned, he's obviously been banned for a reason.
It's because it's because you can rearrange your opponent's library, so you can make him just keep drawing bits and bobs. And stuff.
He's been banned. Why would people expect him to be unbanned?
I don't know. Well, it's because since then there's been more powerful things have been released into
okay.
Magic, sort of thing. So that's why. But then again, they make the same argument for Splinter Twin as well. So it's the way it is. I don't see it happening. But yeah, that was one other major update that Chris has reminded me, which is the new legendary Planeswalkers rules.
Yay!
I'm having fun with this.
Oh, right. Where to begin with this?
I'm actually having
beautiful-
fun with this at this point.
No. For a start off, you're all wrong. What were Wizards smoking that day? Did they just decide to, have it? I mean, it's ridiculous. Just for Gideon, right? Just for Gideon alone, there was a Gideon tribal deck that was floating around Modern with the new Gideon out from Amonkhet anyway,
I played it yesterday.
that was actually doing all right before this stupid new rule comes into effect. So then they're gonna have multiple Gideons on the board.
It's brilliant. I can now have Liliana Veil and Liliana Last Hope out at the same time, and suddenly it's made my opponent rage.
It's stupid, in my opinion.
I wish this was out when I was still playing Super
Right.
Friends. How ridiculous that would
Oh
have been.
God, no, no!
Be glad that
no.
didn't happen, because you would be raging at this point.
It's literally, I mean, I haven't had the pleasure of going up against any of those decks yet. I know my time is running
Yeah,
short.
I-
It's gonna happen.
I did yesterday.
Yeah, but it is. It just doesn't seem right to me at all. Or God knows why they did it. I know why they did it. It's just to make rules simpler to learn, sort of thing, for new players. You know, they're trying to simplify rules because let's be honest, Magic is a very complicated game. It's not the easiest to look at and go, oh, I know how this works. You know, it's not like playing poker or anything like that. You know, there's a bit of strategy in it.
So you know you've got caping as the Gideon flip. So you could actually flip him using other Gideons as their attackers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And you can make them. Yeah, I know.
I will attack with Gideon or Trials and also
Paradox.
Yeah, no, there's
Caping flips and becomes Gideon.
yeah, it's a very stupid rule in my
Oh, hang
opinion.
on. You know you got multiple Gideons that say you must attack Gideon this turn.
No, you have to. No, it says you have to attack that Gideon.
Yeah,
it's the.
So, there's
it's
Gideon Jorah. There's obviously the flip Gideon. What happens if you activate both of them?
No, there's no. Only one of them has the creatures must attack.
I thought it was Origins and Gideon Jorah.
No,
Hang on, bear with me, I'll have a look at this. I think Origin
yeah.
does.
oh, Ferrages, so that can't because you never saw him. That's the reason why I'm not almost sure. But no, the Gideon Champion of Justice, I think it is the one that you see a lot, and that's for that
Yeah.
effect. But yeah. No, and the verdict is. What's it
No.
called?
It's a one.
No,
target
so yeah.
creature.
It's one target creature.
So they.
In that case, that creature.
I suppose it gets
Splits in half and attacks.
I don't know. That's an interesting judge ruling.
presumably.
No, because if the
attack
other.
would choose.
Yeah.
I would imagine your opponent would choose.
I don't know. That would have to be asked for. We'd have.
Why would you do that anyway?
No,
but-
because if you have the other Gideon, it says all creatures must attack him. Sort of thinks that's a paradox. So I don't know what the judge would say.
That's
on
what
that.
you get with two Gideons.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's the other major sort of updates and announcement that's happened in the Magic world. Apart from that, so basically, we're now, as we said, we've been at the GP Liverpool. This was a sealed event for Ixalan. And well, to begin with, discussing sealed, we all did horrific. Again, well, correction. Steve managed to match his record from GP London, so he went 4-4. He was doing so well at 4-1, and then we have a curse on us. We've decided this. There is a curse on Team's Orcs Head. We can't get past 4 wins. we can't. There's something up with the Magic gods, and they do not like us getting more than 4 wins. So we need to work out what's going on from there. But in terms of say, my pool was terrible. I dropped at 1 and 3.
I'm the same. It was 1 and 3.
Yeah. 1 and 3 with Chris.
I wised up and dropped after 1 and 2.
Well, to be fair,
That
but to be fair, I mean, Adam has a positive record this time, which is a vast improvement on his last sealed GP. You know,
But I've also got my Pack Mojo back, so that was...
Your pack mojo is back with pulling foil caverns of souls and whatnot. So
I hate you for that, Adam. I absolutely hate you for pulling that.
So there is bad at sealed. Get your pack mojo back. I'd rather have the pack mojo back. That would works out. So in terms of actual us doing how we did, we all did terrible. In terms of the GP itself, this is me speaking personally. We've been to 2 Channel Fireball events, GPs now, and this is our first non-Channel Fireball one. In terms of the events, I found them a bit lackluster. There weren't anything that made me want to do an event. So I've done literally on demands.
Yeah.
Apart from one, we did do one event, and that was yesterday, which was Historic Standard.
That was good.
And that's, to be fair, once they actually told us what it is, because it wasn't even up on the on the website for ages, and it's like I've just found Cascade Games have been a bit haphazard. And the other problem I've had is I feel like I've been price gouged. It feels like they've been trying to charge extra for everything in comparison to Channel Fireball. So I don't feel like I've gotten value.
I think the on-demand was the same price, same ticks as Channel Fireball. I will say, you said about the price pool earlier, you thought it was more selection. I still think Birmingham was better.
All right. Okay.
Purely because you did have... you probably wouldn't choose these, but you did have the selection of the singles. You did have the selection of the packs. Admittedly, the packs ran out. But then again, in this GP, Kaladesh ran out at probably the same time.
Yeah, but Kaladesh is a value set.
This is why I found out. I was saying to Steve last night, if you go to a GP, Saturday night, whatever ticks you've got, if you're getting packs, get them Saturday night. Yeah. That way, you're not going to be disappointed on Sunday.
I think what you need to do is just if you've got ticks to spend, poke your head in there every once in a while, because they'll put out a random box of Modern Masters or something, and that will go within half an hour. You just need to get the right time. And
I've got to sort of agree with Adam on it. I was absolutely disappointed with the price.
Okay.
I thought that they would put singles out, and they didn't. And that wasn't...
but to be fair, Cascade Games isn't... Channel Fireball is a site that sells singles. Whereas Cascade Games don't. They just they run events. That's all they do. So I wasn't surprised to see that they didn't have singles for sale. So,
the one really good prize they did have was they had the Hascon Planeswalker sets. They only had 2, unfortunately. So I was trying to save my ticks for that. I probably got about 600 over the weekend-ish, so I probably wouldn't have got there anyway. But as soon as I saw they were gone, I was kind of like, right, okay, I might as well get booster packs now. So so
all in all, I've had a good GP. But I'm quite looking forward to seeing obviously next year, because now next year Channel Fireball took over for at least I think it's at least a year.
Yeah, they trial run it.
Trial run it for the year. So. Hopefully we get to go to maybe 1 or 2 events next year. One of the events that because we've looked at the event list now, because now the second half of the year is out, because we knew sort of up till May, June when there was the 4-day Birmingham with Legacy and Standard. But now they've released the second half, and we've just seen that there is Team Unified Modern back here in Liverpool, and I'll be honest, that's very tempting. And in fact, actually speaking with Abby at Masters of Magic yesterday, she says her and her team are already signed up. Have already, they're going to book accommodation in the beginning of the new year and all that. And so, I'm very, very tempted to go. That's one I'm definitely wanting to do.
You do realise if we go against it, we are going to have to annihilate them. I know that's a bit of a tall order.
That's a bit of a tall order, because we know that she plays Eldrazi Tron. James plays... what does James play? He plays Naya Burn. So we're talking tall orders. Those are 2 decent decks. So we can have some fun with it.
Definitely give it a shot anyway. I know that's all we can do at the end of the day.
Yeah, we could have some fun with it and see what we get up to, definitely. But it'll be so I definitely think Team Modern's on the table. But we've had we haven't looked at the other ones yet. But we're thinking of doing maybe try and jump across the river and go to like France or Spain or something like that. So
me and Adam were talking about earlier about going for a day or something over when London's out.
Yeah. When London's up, London's up. We're thinking of popping. We could easily. I mean, we're just outside of London, so we can pop in for the day quite easily too. It's only a couple hours. It's only an hour and a bit to get to the XL. So we'll see what happens with the GPs next year, sort of thing. But I don't think I'll be able to go to every single one of them because I have like a life that I have to pay for and a mortgage. so I'm gonna have to be frugal next year, I think. But unless I somehow manage to pull more blood moons and various things of that nature, that's one thing actually. I've done here that I didn't do as much as Birmingham. Was I have actually traded a hell of a lot of things in, and up valued my sort of collection. So I think like I've traded away on the Friday. I traded away £400 of jank, and upgraded into like ether vials and bits and bobs and and some humans I'm looking for. And
for me, it's just nice to get some cold hard cash and.
There was also cold hard cash. Went and did some chaos drafts. So yeah. That's one thing I did this GP that I didn't do the last one, sort of thing, and I'm actually quite glad I did. It was good fun. It was good fun doing it.
So, what would you say your highlight is out of this one? Probably
the historic standard. I enjoyed that. That was 4 rounds of great fun. Also, no offense, when you sit down and it's we did Alara block and we got 2 packs of each of Shards of Alara, Conflux, and Alara Reborn. When you're opening 6 packs, and I'm like, right, 1, I don't know anything about this set and the mechanics, and 2. When I have to split everything into about 60 odd piles because they're all literally, you open a pack and it's like 3/4 of it's gold. It's like, oh hell! It's not just here's my 5 colours and here's artifacts and here's lands. Oh no, that's not good enough. I have to split it into all the different guilds, all the different shards. It's like, for crying out loud!
I just put all the multicolours into one pile and I thought, sod it, I'm going to look at the singles I got and then work around that.
I mean, one highlight I got Ajani Vengeant. That was sweet, and that worked rather nicely. It was the lightning helix on a stick. It was quite nice.
I got the what was it? What's his name? I can't remember.
You got Sarkhan Volt, yeah.
I got a foiled Path to Exile as well.
Yeah, yeah. So there was definitely some sweetness going around in that. But yeah, that was my highlight of the weekend. Played a couple of modern. Oh no, actually, one of my other highlights would be the modern game I had against Boggles. That was hilariously interesting. She got me down to 4 life 3 times, and then I had 1 turn with Mentor of the Meek, drew into my perfect hand and went up to 30 life, and then she conceded at 96 life when I was at 136. That was an interesting game. That's the most life I've ever gained with the Norrin Sisters deck so far. So yeah. Definitely a record now. That's my new record to beat. Is 136 life. So yeah, but yeah. What about highlights for you, Steve?
Well, I enjoyed first day when I did quite well in the last chance sealed.
Oh yeah, no, you did. Yeah, you ended quite a few ticks in. Adam,
just the very last standard tournament was quite good. Just some really close games for that. Again, like I said earlier, probably opening the packs was quite good. Locust God Invocation, Valyrian Shackles, and full Cavern of Souls. So opening packs is always good fun.
Yeah. Chris,
probably so much the historic sealed and getting trading and stuff, getting my final bits for my zombie deck finally.
Yeah, no, that was sweet. Graham, what was your favourite bit?
I don't know really. I don't do too well. So.
Hey, you won 100 ticks yesterday evening.
Yeah, you got.
The very last event, I got 100 ticks. Oh.
So you can say at least it ended on a good note, mate.
At least it ended on a good note. Could have been worse.
That was probably the best because I got a Ripjaw Raptor and that. I also got a Hawaii Warrior for it.
Oh yeah, alright, okay.
So yeah, that was probably. I didn't even use Hawaii though.
Even though
it didn't even come out, but Raptor and the Raging Raptors did their work for me.
Even though we did horribly, I did enjoy the 2-box full-headed series. That was quite good fun.
So. In that game as well, I took the big 9/9 Brontodon.
Oh yeah.
My opponent had Carnage Tyrant. He was just like, oh crap, I can't get past the Brontodon. So it's 9/9 common was stopping this big Carnage Tyrant, just like
Ancient Brontodon.
You're not getting past me.
That did some work in one game I had for my seal in the main event. That was funny. Literally, when he suddenly is a 9/9, the guy went, right. And I went, is the thing? And I went, why? What's wrong? He went, I've got nothing. I've literally got nothing that can remove it or do anything against it. And I was like, oh, okay. And so he went, I concede. So he conceded that game. He won the next game when he won. It was really funny. Sort of the second I know, if I resolve Bronzedon, he can't do anything. It's like
Yeah, in one game, 3 consecutive turns. One turn I played by the 6/6 Trampler.
Oh yeah, Colossal Dreadmore.
Yeah, and he removed it. Then the next turn I played Carnage Tyrant. And then the next time I attacked the Carnage Tyrant to get a good trade, because I knew I'd get a good trade. I knew it would die, but I'll get a good trade. And then put out my 9/9. My opponent just went, oh.
Yeah, more big dinos. Dinos everywhere. So that is us. We'll wrap it up there. I know it's only going to be a short one this time. We promise we will have one up in November. Well, no, this will probably go up at the beginning of November. We'll probably have another one maybe towards the end of November, because I'm going away for December. So we'll get something up, and I'll leave the lads in charge of doing the next one. Chris, with his master editing skills, can get it up on the channel for us.
Be sure to hilarity will ensure with Jaws and gone for the day.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, and So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in for our latest podcast, and again, we apologise for it not being a bit regular, but that schedule will get sorted as we go. So anyway, guys, signing off. Catch you guys later.
Bye.